Hello and welcome back to another episode where we are playing Foundation. I thought I'd give us a little break from having a starting screen where we look over our castle, although it is just up to the right there. And instead we're looking over these dairy fields which I built out last time to attempt to tackle our food shortage, although it is doing nothing. Yeah, just having this really persistent problem of a food shortage at the moment in Bosco Verde. Any tips on how to solve it are very welcome. Well, I will keep working on that in the background, and we're going to be turning our attention once again to the Kingdom Pathway, which is what we're working our way through at the moment. This episode, we've got quite a lot to build. There's several things I'd like to unlock. If we take a look at our progression pathway, you can see that we have unlocked 3 different kind of weapons upgrades, and also 3 additions that we can add to our castle. And I think I'd like to unlock this mess hall first of all, a place where combatants can consume rustic food and refined food. I don't know, they all want goods as well, which they also seem to be having a bit of a shortage of, but I wonder if having this a bit closer to the castle might improve their happiness around food. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock that. All the ones on this tier seem to cost around 35 kingdom influence to unlock, so we might be making our way through them a little bit more slowly. But I think we could go ahead and build our mess here, kind of on this corner around the castle, right near where the combatants sleep in the barracks, so I think that kind of makes a lot of sense. There we go, and I'm pretty happy with how that's looking. I built it in a slightly different style to the rest of the castle with this kind of red roof, but I think it's going to look good. There we go, and now that is all going to be built. And our iron production seems to have gone down a fair bit recently. I think that might just be because we're also using it to make weapons, so I'm probably going to go ahead and build another couple of iron smelters. And I'll build them somewhere over in this little industrial area. And this mission was a success, although only 2 out of 5, and all 5 of them are wounded. And we've edged up our kingdom influence again, so we can probably go ahead and buy another thing. And I'm going to go ahead and get one of these weapons maker editions, and I'm going to go for the recurve bow, I think. And unfortunately quite a few members of our army are leaving due to their level of unhappiness, which I am trying to fix. So with that upgrade I just bought, it looks like I can now, instead of producing short bows, produce recurve bows. So I'm going to change them to producing that. And it looks like I have to reassign the villagers, which is fine. And we are going to need a place to store that, so I'm probably going to need to build another armory. Looks like I can build it just there. So our new armory has just finished being built, and that means we can start to store recurve bows in there. So I think I'm going to have to tell these people to actually go back to producing the short bow, because we don't have this steel that we need for the recurve bow. We might get it in a future mission, but we can't really afford to be importing it right now. Especially as it's 16 gold coins per 1 piece of steel. And our treasury is starting to tick up, but only because I've stopped us importing refined foods, but we still have a shortage of them, but it was just causing our balance to go over the edge. So I will have to figure out another way of getting our refined food up. We are up to 50 kingdom influence, so I'm going to unlock something else on the progression panel. Now I'm going to go for this healing house, which will help the combatants recover more quickly. So I've been spending the last few minutes trying to fix our food shortage and coin imbalance. As far as I can tell, the issue seems to be, since welcoming more villagers due to our castle, we had gone up from about 1,000 to 1,070 or so, and it's dropped back down to 1,030. That we essentially don't seem to have enough food to feed them. So I have been trying to build out more food production. We've always imported refined food, and we've been able to offset that with exporting the other more valuable goods we've been making, but unfortunately the exodus means we're also not producing those more valuable goods as efficiently. And so this is causing a bit of a cycle. So I think I'm going to sort of have to let the game run until it reaches an equilibrium, and it might mean we lose quite a lot of population, and I'll be looking for some areas where we can slim down on our spending. But for now, I will leave us looking over this beautiful mess that we have built this time around, and hopefully we will be able to pick up our building in not too long, but perhaps next episode we'll have a bit of a fixer-upper episode to see if we can try and get a hold on our finances and our food. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.